Super Mario 3D All-Stars is finally out and includes my favorite game of all time, Super Mario 64. I beat this game so many times and I know this is going to be the very first time that a lot of people are going to be playing this game. So I want to make a video showing tips and tricks on how to make the levels a little bit easier or a little bit faster. I hope there are some tips that you learn so that it could help you in your game. So bob-omb battlefield is full of bob-ombs and it does take a while to defeat these guys. You pretty much have to grab them and throw them. But there's an easier way to defeat these guys. All you have to do is go up to them and kick them. And it should be a lot faster to defeat them. When getting 100 coins, it is easier to get coins by going around this wooden pole 5 times. Just make sure you don't ground pound or else this will not work. There's a total of 5 poles including the one with the chain chop. There is an easier way to go to the other side of the course. All you have to do is get this bob-omb to chase you, stand right here, and it should pull you through the gate. There's also a way to go up this hill. All you have to do is hold the jump button, do not let go, and keep pressing the attack button. This will allow you to kick yourself all the way up without slipping down. This also works with the hill that is right next to the mountain. This is not a tip, but it's a little glitch. So grab this bob-omb and ground pound, and he should float in the air. For some reason, it only works for that bob-omb. Also, when getting 100 coins, make sure this is not the last set of coins that you get towards the end, because if you do manage to get 100 coins right here, then the star will pop out and it'll be a lot harder to get. So make sure your last coin is somewhere that is very easy to reach. In Peach's slide, there's actually a second star that you could get in this level. All you have to do is beat the time of 19 seconds. There is a shortcut you could do by just jumping off right here and doing a ground pound. If you do a ground pound, you will not take damage, which will make it a lot faster. There is a shortcut to go to the top of the course. Just triple jump here and dive, and that should help you go to the very top. Also, when going against Womp, ground pound right when he's about to hit you, you will not take any damage. You'll actually go through him. For some reason, a lot of people have a hard time trying to get this pole down. All you have to do is punch it, wait until the angle goes that way, and kick it down. Normally, you would have to use a cannon in order to reach the star over here. But it's a lot easier with just somersault here and wall kick. And it should get you to the star way faster. When getting 100 coins in this level, all you have to do... Oh! When getting 100 coins in this level, all you have to do is jump on top of Thwomp. And he should give you a little bit of extra coins before you take him down. You can take down the piranha plant by just diving into it before it wakes up. Or you could walk very slow in order for it to not wake up. In Coco Mountain, if you go down the slide, there's actually a big shortcut. All you have to do is go all the way to the right in the very beginning and try to dive. And if you do it perfectly, then you'll be able to go down in a very big shortcut. But if you use this on the penguin race, he will notice that you are cheating and he will not give you the star. When defeating these enemies, it is a lot easier to punch or dive into them instead of jumping on them. Or else it'll make you fly up and it can make you fall down. And it's also a faster way to defeat them. If you're going too fast and press the attack button, then you'll do a dive. Or if you let go of the control stick right before you do the attack button, he should punch instead. When activating the cannon, you can just long jump over here. There's a gust of wind going up, so you don't have to worry about falling down. Another way the punching is useful is when you're trying to grab a penguin without diving. When returning the baby penguin to its mother, all you have to do is jump over here and it'll be a lot faster than going through the whole course. If you ground pound right at the end, it should go a lot faster than getting stuck on the snow. When trying to get 100 coins in this level, it is a lot better to go to the slide first before you do anything else. You never know, there might be an accident on the slide and you could fall down and you could risk losing all your coins that you worked for. Or if you get 100 coins inside the slide, it is a lot harder to get the star inside since you have to go all the way back up to try to reach it again. If you ever fall inside the snow, repeatedly tap the jump button and you'll get off faster. If you want to go to the top of the mountain again, all you have to do is stand here and it'll teleport you back up. Whenever you are in mid-air, you could jump and it'll change your momentum. So when trying to get the stars for wall kicks will work, all you have to do is jump off from the very beginning. And if you time it well, you could jump backwards and reach the very bottom of the course. Don't worry about taking damage because there is a heart right here and it'll refill your health. When doing the star, can the eel come out to play? Just go right here and wait for the eel to come out. If you time it perfectly, then you should be able to get the star without chasing him. If you want to get the eel out of the ship, usually what I do is I get close to the eel, I swim upwards, and then I go back down, and the eel will come out. There is a rhythm to swimming, and if you do it right, then you'll be able to swim really fast. And if you do it fast enough, you'll be able to get this star without using the metal cap. I highly recommend going at an angle instead of straight down. It'll be a lot easier. When trying to get 8 red coins in Bowser in the Dark World, just do a somersault here. It'll be a lot easier instead of going really slow. Also, there's an easier way to get this red coin. All you have to do is long jump and you should be able to get it really easily. And then you can just long jump back. It should be a lot easier than going through this wooden bridge. Before going to the Boo's mansion, I highly recommend you get the invisible cap. That way you don't have to struggle and backtrack later on. It's a lot easier to catch Nips the rabbit if you stay in the dive animation. He would just run up to you. If you want to get a better camera angle outside of the mansion, just press the R button to get to the Mario view and zoom out. The camera should be behind Mario at all times. To easily defeat a Boo, look away and do a ground pound when he gets close to you. If you want to do the haunted books, there is an easier way to beat it. All you have to do is go to the other door and triple jump. It should be a lot easier to get the star. To get the star after defeating Big Boo, all you have to do is long jump to the roof. When doing Hazy Maze Cave, it is very important for you to unlock the metal cap, so it'll make the course a lot easier. When trying to collect 100 coins in this level, make sure you get the blue coins first. All you have to do is hit the switch and go behind you, and all the blue coins should be there. If you do not get these coins, it'll be impossible for you to get 100 coins. So I highly recommend you do this first before you mess up later, so you won't risk it. Also, when getting 100 coins, these are the very last coins you want to get. If somehow you get 100 coins here, the star is going to go above you and you will not be able to get it. Also, if you want to get the star a little bit easier, just go to the Mario cam and zoom out. And the camera should always be behind you. This works if you do not like the camera angle. If you want to not receive any damage when going from a high place, just ground pound at the very end or use the attack button and you will not receive any damage. You actually get to have control of Dory. All you have to do is ground pound, go on top of its head, and wherever you're facing, that's the direction Dory is going to go. When trying to go back to the beginning, do not take this route because it is a lot harder and you might fall down. It's a lot easier to go through this other door and go up instead. In Lethal Lava Land, it is a lot easier if you long jump over here and get the wing cap. When you get the wing cap, you could pretty much go anywhere on the course way faster. When going against the bullies, every time you jump, they will go to the direction that you're facing. So it is a lot easier if you just go to the edge, face the lava, and jump. This also works for the big bullies, but it's a lot easier if you ground pound instead. When doing 100 coins, wait for the Bowser puzzle to finish and you'll get a few extra coins. When trying to open this box, don't worry about the lava because you will not get hurt. There's actually an easy way to get the star for Red Hot Log rolling. All you have to do is get the wing cap, jump on this pillar, and you can fly over the gate. Whenever you are flying, you can press the C stick or the C buttons to look at where you're flying. I don't recommend using it to look around. The only one I recommend is looking straight down because that'll indicate where you're going to land. If you use this technique, it should be a lot easier to get the star. When collecting 100 coins in this level, make sure to get every single star first, then you'll unlock the green shell so you can skateboard across the lava. This should make it a lot easier and a lot faster to collect all the coins. You could even gather 100 coins before even going to the volcano. And I do not recommend going inside the volcano in the beginning because you will not be able to get out. When playing Shifting Sandland, always pick the first star. When you pick the first star, the big bird, aka Klepto, will always be holding a star. So you don't have to worry about him stealing your hat. A fast way to reach the other half of the course, just long jump over these 2 hills of sand and go on top of this pillar. After that, long jump to the pyramid and you should be able to go to the other side very fast. Whenever you want to get the big bird, just stand on this pillar and he should come towards you. He usually likes to go around this pillar. An easy way to go on top of the roof is just to somersault over here and you should be able to make it. If it's hard to do a somersault, then stand on this position and do a backflip. It should work either way. Using the green shell should be a really easy way to get 100 coins because it'll defeat all the pokies and it'll go through all the sands. The shell is going to be your #1 friend in this course. When trying to go to the cannon from this side, just stand right here and it should teleport you right next to the cannon. If somehow your green shell breaks and you want to go to the pillars really fast, just use the wing cap. If you use the camera, you could look down and you can see where you're going to land. The wing cap or the shell will make it easier to get the star on top of the pyramid. When trying to get this red coin, use the Mario cam and zoom out and the angle should be a lot better. All you have to do is go straight. If you combine the wing cap and the green shell, you should be able to descend a lot slower if you hold the jump button. This also works without the shell. If you want to break using the green shell, all you have to do is jump. If you keep jumping, you will stand still. Also, when trying to get 100 coins in this level, do not go to the pyramid until you have enough coins. Because once you go in the pyramid, you will not be able to go out. If you want to get the star inside the pyramid, it is a lot easier to go on the 4 pillars and go inside from the top. That should save you a lot of time. When trying to go over this guy, you could just double jump and dive, and you should pass him without hiding inside the little gap. When trying to get 100 coins in Dire Docks, do not forget that there are coins right in the beginning of the level. If you want a faster way to get to the submarine, just go to the very back of it, double jump, dive, and you should be able to get the star very fast. Before getting 100 coins or the red coin star, highly recommend that you defeat Bowser first, or else the floating post will not appear. If you want to be precise of getting coins underwater, hold down the jump button and you should be able to swim a lot slower. It makes it a lot better to turn. When getting the star, you do not need a metal cap. All you have to do is get the invisibility cap and it should be a lot faster. In Bowser in the Fire Sea, if you long jump in the beginning of the level, you could go a lot faster than waiting for that platform. If you want to make it easy to get the first red coin, stand over here and jump towards it. It's a lot easier so you don't have to overdo it with your jump. If you go through the heart, you should regain your health. The faster you go through it, the faster your health refills. You could take advantage of it by going through it, jumping into the lava, and taking a shortcut. The heart will regain your health so you will not lose anything. On this part, just do a long jump and you should be able to pass all of it. If you wall jump over here, it should be a lot easier to go to the other side. If you want to go really fast, just get the heart and take advantage of it by going through the lava itself. You shouldn't lose that much health. When going against Bowser for the second time, he's going to be a little bit more trickier. He's going to start teleporting every time you want to grab his tail. It's a lot easier if you go next to the bomb, face away from him, and do a backward jump as soon as he starts running towards you. You don't even have to spin him. If you want to go back to the first floor of the castle, go to any level, stand still, press start and exit course. It should be a lot faster than walking back. There should be a little shortcut if you don't jump over here. It should take you straight to the door. In Snowman's Land, to get the star inside the ice, just triple jump and dive, and it should be a lot faster. To reach the other side of this lake, just go on this enemy and you should be able to go to the other side. When getting the 8 red coins in this level, make sure to go under the freezing lake before you get the rest. Because if you somehow lose the shell, then it's going to be impossible to beat this level. Before doing Snowman's big head, I highly recommend to do the igloo first, so you can unlock the cannon. That way, instead of going all the way up the big snowman, all you have to do is launch yourself to the star. If it's very hard to angle it, then try to aim for this tree over here, and it should help you a lot too. Whenever I see people do a playthrough of this game, I always see them going next to the penguin, which I have never done before. What I do is I jump on top of the penguin's head and I just let him give me a ride over there. In Wet Dry World, the level of the water will depend on how high you go to the painting. If you do a backflip, then it'll be a lot easier to go to the town without using the cannon. It is also easier to unlock the cannon at this level. If you stand here, you could teleport right next to the cannon, so you don't have to worry about climbing the level. When crossing this bridge, you could switch to the Mario Camp, and it should be a lot easier to cross the bridge. When doing the elevator level, go inside the painting as low as you can. That way the water level could go very low. Hit this box, teleport over here, use the cannon to go over here. Ground pound right before you're about to touch the floor. That way it'll be faster to get up and go into the elevator. When trying to get the red coin on the roof, put the water level down, and if you go fast enough, you'll be able to reach it. Another way is to long jump starting from half of this platform. Or the easiest way is to wall kick over here. When collecting 8 red coins in Tall Mountain, make sure to get these red coins first, because they are the hardest ones to get. You do not want to collect all the coins and just to fall down at the very end. When collecting 100 coins in this level, go inside the side of the mountain and go down the slide. Make sure you do the slide first before anything, because it is very risky that you could fall down and start all over again. Also, if you get the 100th coin in the slide, it's going to be very hard to get the star, because you'll be sliding down. After completing the slide, you don't have to collect the star. All you have to do is jump down here and you'll be back in the beginning of the course. If you want to skip the slide level, then you could just go over here, jump and kick backwards, and you'll be able to get the star without doing the slide at all. In Tiny Huge Island, always go to the small painting. You want to be big every single time because it'll be a lot easier to go through the whole course. You could always shrink later on in the level. If you want to go to the other side of the course, stand right here, do a backflip, and you should be able to go on top of this block. Do not break the block because it's going to be your key to go to the other side of the course. After that, you can pretty much turn small and do any level that you want. If you angle it very well, you'll be able to triple jump on top of the mountain without going through the bridge. When going through this bridge, go to the Mario Cam and zoom out. That way the camera angle won't mess you up. The only time I would recommend going to the big painting is when you're trying to collect 100 coins. When you're small and defeat a Goomba, you'll get 1 coin. But if you ground pound at a Goomba, you'll get 5 coins. Again, go around the wooden pool 5 times and you'll be able to get a little bit of extra coins. In Tick-Tock Clock, if you go inside when the minute hand reaches 12, it'll stop time and it'll make it a lot easier for you to get the 8 red coins. If you do not want to wait for the handle for this star, all you have to do is jump off and kick, and you should be able to get it faster. For this level, I highly recommend you use the control stick to look where you're going to land. All you have to do is hold the control stick up and it'll tell you where you're going to go. And also unlock the cannon before you do anything else. Rainbow Ride is one of the most hated levels in this game, just because you have to wait a very long time for the magic carpet to go across the stage. There is a faster way to go across this part without using the magic carpet. All you have to do is long jump over here and you should be able to make it to the other side. There is another way where you have to triple jump and wall kick, but that is a lot harder to pull off. When getting 100 coins in this level, make sure you get the blue coins. That should be the first thing you do, because if you mess up on the wall jumping, you will not get the 100 coins. Also, highly recommend you unlock the cannon before you do anything else, so you won't have to backtrack when you find out that you need it. When doing tricky triangles, skip the second triangle because it's just going to waste time. In Bowser in the Sky, there is a shortcut you could do by backflipping over here. You don't ever have to go to the other side of the course. When doing this part, you could just long jump and skip everything. When going for the red coin, you could also long jump and you could also skip everything. If you want to reach that pole, I recommend you long jump from the middle of this platform. It should get you to the pole no matter what. If you're struggling to go against Bowser, there is always a green mushroom over here. So you could go against Bowser without ever worrying about getting a game over. And also there's the last red coin over here, if you're ever having some trouble looking for it. When you're hanging from the edge, you could press up to get up, or you could press the jump button to go faster. If you let go of the control stick right before you punch, then you'll do a punch instead of a dive. If you fall off from a very high place, ground pound as soon as you're about to touch the ground and you will not receive any fall damage. Or you could also do an attack, the same thing applies. After you receive 100 lives from Yoshi, you'll be able to do a special triple jump. This triple jump will not do any fall damage. You could also get the wing cap, go inside the cannon, and go up Peach's castle's roof. If you jump and then dive, you'll be able to go through her walls. It's kind of trippy because you're inside while you're outside, and then you're outside when you're inside. If you want to get out of here, just go through the walls when you're inside the castle. So that's pretty much it. That's all that I know so far. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that I forgot. But if there's any that I missed or anything that you want me to know, put it down in the comments below. There's still a lot more to learn in this game, and I'm always willing to learn because I just love this game and I'm going to keep playing it many times. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.